Hello, my name is Louise Warrior, and here's a tutorial on how to use 3D hand tracking on Effect House. So we start by opening Effect House and then creating a project. Once this is done, you're gonna choose the preview that you want. So since we're doing hand tracking, then we're gonna use the hand tracking. And I'm gonna use the open palm one. Since today I'm gonna add my logo, an animated of my logo on my palm. Here are the animation, just import them. It has automatically created texture, and then now we're gonna add an object. We're gonna add the 3D hand tracker. And then once it's added, it has automatically added the mesh hand to help you with the placing the object. So we're gonna place the texture onto the wrist. And if you want to add an object like a ring, you can use one of the finger bones that they have. But since we're gonna use it on the palm, then placing the texture underneath the wrist. Here I'm rotating the object and placing it correctly. And then when it's its place, you can rotate on the inspector tool all on the scene, and then once it's its place, I'm removing the hand model on the hierarchy, and then here I'm going to remove the black background by going to blend mode and then screen. Now for color, you can choose whatever color you want. I tried red, it's not going well, so I'm going up with blue. And then I'm doing the same thing on the other side with the other logo. So I have created this effect for Laval Virtual event. And so that's why on one hand is my logo and on the other hand is Laval Virtual logo. And I'm doing the same step, rotating, removing the black background and removing the hand mesh in the hierarchy panel. And then as you can see, we can't see the other logo, so I'm gonna use another preview. They do not have the other hand in close-up, so I'm using it far. But as you can see it in tiny over there. Or you can also use the camera and see yourself using it. And then I'm looking if everything is placed correctly. As you can see, whenever she closed the hand, the logo is still showing, but that's not what we want. So we're gonna open the visual scripting. Removing those two nodes, and then we're going to add a new node. Going to gesture detection. I'll also click right to add a node, and then I'm going to go with the fist. But you have a lot of them that you can use, but I'm going with the fist because every time your hand is closed, then it's beginning set visibility to off, and then the target object will be the logo that we want to remove. So I'm gonna get scene object and gonna put the Laval Virtual logo. And as you can see, now it is not showing it anymore. So to fix that, we're gonna go to the gesture detection, and then we're gonna set visibility to on. So we're gonna drag and then type set visibility and then put the little tick check and put it on, and drag it to the target object which will be the same one. And as you can see, every time she opens her hand, it is showing, and when she's closing, it is not showing anymore. And for doing it on the other side, we're just going to duplicate it and change our target to LR, so for my logo, and it will be doing it on both sides. I'm gonna open the camera to show it. So I did that in another day. But as you can see, when the hand is open, it is showing, and when it's closing, it is not showing anymore. And then now we're gonna add a bit of sound to make it like the Iron Man. So we're importing an asset, the laser gun asset that I have downloaded from the YouTube studio. And we're gonna add an object and add audio player object. And here on the inspector tool, we're gonna change it and add the laser gun. You can either play it once, so I am playing it once, but you can either play it loop if you want to have like a background noise. And then to play the sound, sorry, we're gonna add gesture detection. And then we're gonna put open hand. And like this, every time you open either of hand, it is going to play the sound. And we're gonna put audio player controller. Either you can add a node here or go on the inspector tool and get audio player. And target to the sound. And as you can see, it is working. Every time she opens her hand, the sound is just playing. And gonna check if it's working on the other hand, and it is working on both hands. So you don't have to duplicate it, it is working for any time you open any hand. And to preview, we're gonna click on preview in TikTok. And you can just scan the QR code through your TikTok app, and then we're gonna submit. Add the icon that we have created for this effect. Either use a face template if you're using face, but since we're doing hand interaction, they don't have any preset for it, so we're gonna add our own logo. And then when it is done, we're gonna add a name. Effect icon and name are the two important things you need to put, and then the rest is optional. Either add a sound if you want to add like a trendy sound on TikTok. Hint, so I'm gonna put show hands. There's multiple challenges that you can do. Category, so I'm putting interactive, and putting a category helps me to keep organized with my effects. And you can add tag to have more visibility on your TikTok for people to find your effect. And it usually take around 24 hours to get your effect reviewed. Thank you very much for watching my tutorial. I hope it helped you a lot, and if you have any question, don't hesitate. Thank you very much. Bye.